Welcome to another edition of Beech Grove High School Varsity Wrestling, where tonight it's the Beech Grove Hornets against the Triton Central Tigers. I'm Jim Pick, joined by my producer, Wiley Kraft. And Wiley, what are some of the keys to tonight's match?
Well, the Hornets are giving up points at the back end of the lineup. Luckily for them, they're starting at 106, which is one of their stronger weight classes, one of their strongest sections of the lineup. Unfortunately, though, the last 4 weight classes they're giving up, so the Hornets want to win this one. They're going to have to come out with a big lead and then hold on to that lead. So DeMonte Dawkins came out first for the Hornets and got a forfeit, so they're 6 points up, and they need to keep those 6-point victories coming.
So the first match tonight will be the 113-pound weight class between Taz Young of Beech Grove and Zach Simpson of Triton Central.
Taz is coming off a big tournament over Christmas break. He got second at Connorsville. This is a big 32-team tournament.
It's like Young had him on the ropes earlier.
Yep.
Young picks up 2 points on the takedown / reversal. Young with the early lead.
Let's keep lifting that leg.
Young looking to make a maneuver.
A stalemate. Start him over.
Minute 5 left to go here in the first period. Beech Grove leading in the match 6-0 thanks to a forfeit victory by DeMonte Dawkins at the 106-pound weight class. We are tied up as Simpson recorded a 2-point reversal.
And Taz gets one right back,
yep.
So 4-2.
Turnabout is fair play. 4-2 Beech Grove. Taz Young in the lead. 40 seconds to go here in the first period. Both wrestlers go out of bounds.
And that might be an escape. The ref doesn't signal it. So Taz is still on top.
Score remains 4-2.
Good no call for the Hornets there. 35 seconds left. This period needs to finish this period on top, not give up that point.
Looked at this as if Triton Central coach Gabe Johnson was explaining to the ref why points weren't awarded for his wrestler. Johnson's case was to no avail.
Oh, there's a cradle. Sit back with it. Get those back points.
Taz Young on top of Simpson. 16 seconds to go here in the first period. Young leading 4-2. 10 seconds. Let's see what Young can do here. And we've reached the end of the first period of the 113-pound weight class match.
Good job by Taz to tighten things up at the end of that first period, not give up that escape. Got a little loose there earlier and gave up the reversal and then almost gave up an escape. So good job tightening things up.
Referee's position, Taz Young on the bottom. Simpson getting the better of Young, but still no points awarded for Triton Central. Out of bounds.
That was a good job by Taz creating motion, help him get away. If he does that again, he'll get out this time.
Once again, Young starts out of the referee's position on the bottom. Still 4-2. We're in period number 2 of the 113-pound weight class match between Taz Young and Zach Simpson of Triton Central. Simpson looking to make a move for Triton Central. See if Young can escape here.
He needs to. He can't get ridden out this period. 4-2 is not big enough lead to go into the third period. He needs to build that lead. I think he'll be fine if he can get to his feet.
Young once again will start from the referee's position at the bottom. Simpson on top.
There he goes. Secure your reversal. Get behind.
Let's see what Young can execute here.
Points won't be awarded until he gets all the way behind him. And escape won't be rewarded as long as the Triton wrestler has his hands on the Beech Grove wrestler's leg. So
under 50 seconds to go here in the second period.
Spin about, secure your points, secure your reversal before going for the turn.
Young.
Oop,
nope.
Keep coming around.
Simpson not biting. 30 seconds left. Simpson looking to score points for the Tigers. Young not budging. 14 seconds.
More motion. Here he goes. Stay on your feet.
Both wrestlers to their feet. 5 seconds. Each wrestler awarded a point.
Now he should have done that earlier. He got to his feet a couple times, but got to his feet and stalled. Get to your feet and keep moving. He'll get away. That happens. It'll happen every time.
Young was awarded a point. Don't know if Simpson was.
No, he wasn't.
5-2. Simpson gets 2 on a reversal, so it's 5-4.
And Taz is about to get Young is about to get a reversal if he can stay with it.
In the third period here. Young picks up 2 on the reversal.
Makes it 7-4.
Young with the lead. Minute and a half left to go in the third and final period.
The name of the game right now is control. He controls this wrestler. He controls the match. He controls the victory. He starts letting things get loose. Wrestler gets away and puts the other wrestler in a position to score and take the lead. So
let's see if Young is able to increase his lead to get a more favorable decision and a larger point total. Right now, the score remains 7-4.
Needs to control the wrist. He's got that hammer lock. Stretch that out and there you go. Get the turn. Walk towards his head.
Young.
Lift the head.
Trying to get Simpson to move, but Simpson's not budging. Now he's got him on his back. 30 seconds to go.
Get it tight.
Young looking for the fall, but
needs to get on his toes there. Lift the head.
It looks as if he may run out of time. 16 seconds.
A fall would be huge here for the Hornets.
Let's see here. 6 seconds. Time runs out here in the match. Taz Young wins by a score of 7-4. Actually, 10-4.
10-4 is a 6-point victory, which is good for Taz Young.
Young picked up 3 points right before the buzzer sounded to end the match.
Unfortunately, 6-point victory only gains the team 3 points instead of an 8-point victory, which would have got him 4 points. It boils down to that second period where Taz spent so much time on the bottom. If he would have got out faster, could have had more time to score more points.
Here's a 120-pound weight class match between Beech Grove's Ben Harmon and Triton Central's DJ Stewart. 9-0 Beech Grove here in the early going. Harmon.
Good scramble by Harmon. Good defense. Fighting off. He was that was a deep shot the Triton kid had. He did a good job of fighting that off.
Still no points in this third match. Both wrestlers go out of bounds. Minute 9 left to go here in the opening period. Let's see which wrestler draws first blood here.
Here's a better sprawl.
Ooh.
Harmon trying to run his front headlock.
It's like an early standoff here. Still no points to this point. 34 seconds to go. Neither wrestler giving in.
Harmon trying for that ankle pick, but he's not setting it up. He's trying to dive in for it. It's not going to work against a good wrestler. Here's a good front headlock. Ooh, and a good pick. Nice job. 2-point takedown for Harmon.
2-point takedown for Ben Harmon. 5 seconds to go here in the
cradle.
First period.
He's not going to have enough time.
End of the first period with Ben Harmon leading DJ Stewart by a score of 2-0. Hornets leading the match 9-0.
That was a great front headlock and pick by Harmon. After a couple failed attempts, that last one was really nice and tight. Really controlled the head and drove through the pick. Set up that cradle. If he would have had more time, I think he would have scored back points.
Referee's position, DJ Stewart starts on the bottom and Harmon starts on top.
That's 2 cautions now on the bottom man. One more and it's a point.
Harmon getting the better of Stewart here so far.
Stewart on that leg again. Hopefully Harmon can fight him off like he did first period.
Score remains 2-0 in favor of Harmon.
Good transition right to that hammerlock. Keep that arm and stretch it across. Keep that pressure on. That
Harmon
ties up
in
the
control
wrestler.
so far.
Ties up the bottom man's hips and arms. It's a great way to ride out some time.
Minute 17 to go here in the second period. Harmon continues to lead 2-0.
Good wrist control by Stewart to a stand-up and reversal. Dang.
Stewart evens the match at 2 apiece with that reversal.
When he puts that leg right in. When wrestling a leg wrestler, you got to have motion on bottom. Ooh, that is a nice power
Looks
half.
as if Stewart has the upper hand on Harmon to this juncture.
The referee calls potentially dangerous.
42.2 seconds left to go here.
And blood time. So we
Got a
take a break.
timeout here. With 42.2 seconds left to go here in the second period. Beech Grove leads in the match 9-0. Back after this here on BGTV. Play resumes here at Beech Grove High School in the 120-pound weight class match between Ben Harmon and DJ Stewart.
Now, Harmon knows this. Stewart is a leg wrestler. He needs to come up fast. He's got 42 seconds. You don't want to hang around down there with the leg wrestler. They'll get those legs in quick, and they'll look for that turn. Hopefully, Harmon can pop right up and stop the legs from coming in.
Harmon begins from the referee's position, bottom.
Good motion. Good motion. He's got to stick with it.
Stewart getting the better of Harmon right now. Under 30 seconds to go. Who will get the edge here? Right now, it appears to be Stewart.
Well, this is bad news for Harmon. He has choice going into the third period, and you wonder what he's going to do. Hasn't gotten away from him yet.
And that's the end of the second period with the match all even at 2 apiece.
And Coach Irwin puts him on his feet, so.
The neutral position.
It's probably a good call. Like I said, Harmon wasn't having success on bottom. Neutral seems to be the place where he's done his best so far. So.
And to this juncture, it was a good decision by Harmon.
That was a nice deep shot by Stewart. Hopefully Harmon can ward it off.
Match still even at 2 apiece.
Needs to scoot his hips out and the ref awarded the takedown, so at this point Harmon can bail.
2 points for Stewart.
There's no need to stay locked in that crotch area. He needs to let go and try and get a stand up. There he goes.
Harmon needs to do something here. Under a minute to go. He trails 4-2.
His wrist control needs to come up, get to his feet.
Stewart with the upper hand right now.
And there he goes with those legs again. That is not where you want to be when you're losing by 2. Wrestler gets the legs in, and
Harmon is behind the proverbial 8 ball, so to speak.
He's got 34 seconds. He's probably hit a switch right out of the gate here.
Harmon starting at the bottom, referee's position. Stewart in control.
And there he is with those legs. 23 seconds. Harmon needs to move now. A lot of motion. He's got his arm under his leg, which is a good place to be, but you got to move with it. 15 seconds.
Let's see if Harmon can do something here.
Got it.
And
look for the fall. Look for the fall.
Uh-oh. Harmon looking for the fall. And what do we got?
He'll get 3 near fall, and that'll be it. He'll win 7-4.
Harmon wins the match 7-4. He gets 3 points.
Great scramble at the end there. I think
Harmon
he should have had a fall.
Harmon with a nice comeback victory. So that'll extend the Beech Grove lead to 12-0, I believe.
That's 2 matches now that Triton Central has ended on their back but not given up a fall. That's going to come into play in the team score towards the end here. If those 2 matches would have been falls, that's 6 points for the Hornets. So good job by Triton Central. Unfortunately, the Hornets can't close the deal on the falls.
So following a brief timeout, the 126-pound weight class will be contested between Beech Grove's Evan Smiley and Triton Central's Connor Luster. Smiley awarded 2 points on a reversal.
Takedown. That was a takedown.
Or takedown. I beg your pardon.
And again.
Following an escape by Luster, Smiley gets 2 more points. 4-1.
We'll see how many times he does that until he just hangs on top and gets the fall.
Smiley in control in the early going. First period Just over a minute to go.
This is a situation where Triton kid is going to try and not give up a fall. I like the idea of letting him go and getting a lot of takedowns early, wear him out, kind of break him mentally, and then get the fall. So good job by Smiley for staying aggressive here.
Smiley continues to lead 4-1. 36 seconds to go here in the opening period of the 126-pound weight class match. Smiley looking to assert himself here.
Good, nice tilt there. Should have scored off of that.
Under 20 seconds to go here.
See how that bottom wrestler's keeping his arms pinched in? That's stalling. If he keeps doing that, he's going to give up a warning.
Smiley has a 4-1 lead at the end of the first period.
I would have liked to seen Smiley give up another escape and get a couple more takedowns. That would have been, like I said, wear the Triton wrestler down and try and get that fall.
Smiley starts from the bottom position to open the second period.
Watch how fast Smiley gets up from here, right to his feet. That's what
which he does.
That's what Taz and Ben Harmon were missing. They were moving good. They weren't getting to their feet and staying on their feet.
Both wrestlers go out of bounds. Smiley back in the bottom position. Minute 49 left to go here in the second period. Smiley leads 4-1. What do we have here?
Potentially dangerous.
Potentially dangerous hold called against Smiley, I believe. Let's see if Smiley can escape here.
There's a stalling call from Triton Central. When you're holding on to an ankle like that, you've got to try and climb up the leg to the body.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't do that, that is textbook stalling. And reversal by Smiley here.
Smiley awarded 2 more points on a reversal. 6-1.
Right to a bulldog. And he is nice and tight. And walk towards the head and get the fall here. He's got a minute to do it. Nice, a lot of time.
Smiley has the upper hand here. Looking for the first fall of the night. Under 50 seconds to go here, second period. Luster not giving in just yet.
I mean, it's a long time to sit there on your back, have somebody squeezing the life out of you. It's good fight by Luster there to stay off his back. Good for him.
Smiley awarded 3 more points, and it's now 9-1. 15 seconds to go.
Trying to lock up that cradle.
Evan Smiley with a commanding 9-1 lead as the second period comes to a close.
And now is when you start thinking about bonus points. You've got you're up by 8. You've got your major decision. You'd like to get the fall, but if you can't get the fall, you've at least got to put yourself in a position to get the tech fall, which is 15 points, which is when a wrestler wins by 15 points. So,
third period underway.
Good front headlock right to a go behind. 2 more points for Smiley.
Smiley ups his lead to 11-1. Luster gets a point for an escape.
And Smiley back with another takedown.
All right. Smiley awarded 2 more points, and it's 13-2.
And he'll do it again. He'll let Luster up and go right back after him.
Both wrestlers go out of bounds. Minute 19 left to go here in the third and final period of this 126-pound match. (15-3). Smiley records 2 points after Luster picked up a point for an escape. 1 minute left to go here in the match.
And there's another escape.
15-4. Smiley has the upper hand here. 17-4.
40 seconds left. He's got to score points fast. He needs to get that lead to 15. (25 seconds). 2 more points for Smiley.
2 more points for Smiley. 19-5.
20 seconds. Needs to score a takedown. 15 seconds. There it is. There's your tech fall. 5 more points for the Hornets.
21-6. Evan Smiley wins the 126-pound weight class match. That is a technical foul, or fall, rather. Excuse me.
Been doing too much basketball. You're looking for technical fouls.
That is a technical fall. 5 points awarded to Beech Grove. 17-0, but Anderson Ross picks up a forfeit victory, making the score 17-6. So we will have the 138-pound weight class match between senior A.J. Ellis and Lane Logan for Triton Central. Ellis, one of 3 seniors honored tonight before the match, along with the senior wrestlerettes.
Well, the Hornets came out and did, like I said, got a lead early, and so far has kept it. They need to, over these next couple weight classes, they need to build that lead. Because, like I said, at the end of this match, they're giving up 18 points, I believe.
No score here in the early going. We're a minute, or 30 seconds in, rather. Still no score.
Logan digging into those underhooks.
Got a standoff here in the early going. Opening period. Let's see who can get the upper hand here.
Ooh, headlock attempt by Logan. Well defended by Ellis.
2 points for Ellis. 2-0. .30 seconds to go here in the opening period.
Ooh, good half there. He needs to score here. Nice job, AJ. 23 seconds. Can he get the fall?
Ellis has him on the rope, so to speak.
15 seconds.
Let's see here.
A fall here would be huge for the Hornets. He's to stretch that arm out, get that shoulder down. There he goes. Tighten up that half.
Let's see here. Ellis is going to run out of time. He doesn't get the fall, but he picks up 3 points.
He does a nice job of transitioning from his thread the needle right to his half there. Nice tight half. Would have adjusted a little bit and could have got that fall. That would have been huge for the Hornets. Now he's rolling into the second period with a 5-point lead, and he's on top, so A.J. Ellis is feeling pretty good right now.
Ellis in control as we begin the second period.
I'd like to see him get that wrist back, go back to that half. That was a good, easy move for him. Ooh, good crossface. Run it down, lock up that cradle.
Ellis in control here.
Looks like he's got it locked. No, didn't have it locked. on that cradle, you need to stay out to the side until you get it locked. Then you come back around and get the turn.
Let's see if Ellis can get that lock and finally finish here. Minute 15 to go here in the second period.
Yes, he needs to stick with that half. It worked in the first period. There's no reason to get complicated.
Still 5-0. Logan not budging just yet. 46 seconds. Logan in control.
Ellis in control.
Or Ellis in control, rather. I beg your pardon. 24 seconds.
Got a chicken wing. Not tight enough.
Ten seconds to go here in the second period. Still 5-0 in favor of Ellis. The second period comes to a close as no points were scored in that period. Ellis leads 5-0.
Jim, we've had 3 Hornets now with Triton Central wrestlers on their back and haven't been able to finish. That last chicken wing was a good example of what's happening here. They're getting their pinning combinations, but not securing them before they try and take them over. And while that may score you some back points, that's not going to be tight enough to score you a fall. So the Hornets they know they need falls, and they're going after them, but unfortunately they've got a good fireman's by Ellis.
All right. Another 2-pointer for A.J. Ellis, making it 7-0. Beech Grove needs more points.
Yeah, I think A.J. should stick with that wrist. Try to thread that needle and go back to his half like he had in that first period. That was a great pinning combination. It was the tightest one we've seen from him so far, and it's been the only one that scored him points.
1 minute to go here in the match. Ellis leading 7-0. Looking for more. Not content with his 7-point lead.
He needs at least one more for the major decision. If he can't get a turn here, Coach Irwin there, I just heard him say it, cut him and get the major. So he's going to give up 1 point and hopes to get 2 points, so he has a 8-point lead and can get that major decision. He's got 30 seconds to do so. He better hurry. There's 30 seconds left in the match.
Ellis looking to make it a
There he goes.
Decision.
There's the takedown.
Yep. 9-1 now. Under 20 seconds to go.
Squeeze.
Ellis looking for the fall. 6 seconds.
And
let's see if he can finally get it. He will not.
Does that make 4 matches ending with Triton Central's wrestlers on their back? That's a 12 points right there. That's 12 points left on the mat.
Ellis wins the match 10-1 to extend Beech Grove's lead. So the score is 21-6, or 20-6 rather. Beech Grove leading Triton Central in the overall match. Here's a 145-pound weight class match between Beech Grove's Trayvon Sevion and Triton Central's Anthony Bear. Sevion, another senior who was honored before the start of tonight's match.
This is another opportunity for the Hornets to get some bonus points. Sevion's an explosive wrestler. He needs to Needs to start shooting, get some takedowns, start looking for that fall.
4 near falls in this match to date. But let's see if Trayvon Sevion can record Beech Grove's first fall of the evening. Neither wrestler giving in here in the early going.
Bear looking for that that front headlock pick that Harmon had earlier. Ooh, and Sevion gets a little high on his return, but recovers, scrambles well. Scrambles
Good
well and
points
gets
for
on
Sevion.
top. Good scramble for Trayvon.
2-0 Beech Grove here in this opening period. Sevion on top. Escape for Bear. 2-1. Let's see if Sevion has him where he wants Bear. 10 seconds to go here in the opening period of this 145-pound weight class match. And the first period draws to a close with Sevion on top, 2-1. The second period will begin with the referee's position. Bear will go on the bottom. Sevion will start on top.
When Bear reaches back to grab Trayvon's head, that's when he needs to throw in that half. He's had 2 opportunities now.
We're in the opening seconds of the second period. Come on, Trayvon. Let's see what he can do here.
Sevion's doing a good job of riding and controlling, but with a 1-point lead, I'd like to see him get some near fall or even cut Bear to get the to go back on his feet. That's his best position.
The score of the overall match should be 21-6. An escape for Bear for Triton Central evens the match at 2.
And Sevion now in that bulldog position.
Bear not budging yet. We're under 40 seconds to go here in the second period. All even at 2 between Sevion and Bear. We have a stalemate so far. 2 points for Bear.
Now Bear's running his half Nelson.
Sevion in trouble here. Time runs out here in the second period as Anthony Bear takes a 4-2 lead. And so the third period will begin with Sevion on the bottom and Anthony Bear on top. 4-2 in favor of Anthony Bear.
Ooh, good motion by Sevion there. Got the reversal, tie it up.
The match is tied at 4. Sevion records a reversal.
And Coach Matt Irwin is telling Trayvon to cut him, give him away, give him the escape.
Sevion looking for a potential fall here.
He gets his near fall but gives up a reversal and then gets an escape, which should make it.
Score is 7-4 in favor of Sevion. Minute 13 to go here in the match. Both wrestlers go out of bounds. Minute 2 left to go.
The clock is still running.
Or check that.
It should be about a minute 6. Ooh, there was a mistake there with the clock. I wonder if Triton Central's coach saw
Under
it.
45 seconds to go. Looks like 2 points for Bear, making it 7-6.
And a reversal for Sevion, which makes it
Sevion
10
returns to favor. 10-6 now.
And 22 seconds to go.
Ten to 8. Make it 12-8. And that's the end of the match.
What a crazy end to that match.
Looks like Sevion wins the match by a score of 12-10 unofficially.
Now here's where things might get interesting. The clock was running during that last break, and it was never resolved, so they might put a minute 5 back on the clock and call that whole time bad time. I've seen refs do it before. I don't know if they'll do it now.
And they may also be doing a score verification on the match itself, in addition to the time issue. So let's see here.
The next wrestling meet, I think, is next Thursday.
Sevion wins by a score of 12-11. And Beech Grove extends the lead to 24-6, I believe. So the next match will be the 152 weight class match between Beech Grove's Dion Conley, another senior, and Triton Central's Trey Miller.
Check that. This is not Dion Conley.
I believe this is Cody McCreary wrestling for Beech Grove.
Yeah.
In place of Conley.
McCreary is a first-year wrestler.
Perhaps Conley will wrestle at 160.
Yeah, he's warming up. It looks like that's what he's doing.
That is the case there.
Good strategy by Coach Irwin.
6-3 in favor of Miller. Miller has Conley, or McCreary rather, on the rope, so to speak. Miller records a fall. So Dion Conley will wrestle in the 160-pound weight class match against Johnny Hollingsworth. Uncertainty as to what the overall score of the match is.
I believe it's 24-12. There, they just put it up. It's 24-12.
24-12 in favor of Beech Grove.
And the Hornets have only lost one match. That was actually the first match that the Hornets have lost.
Hollingsworth records a takedown. 2-0 in favor of Triton Central here in the first period.
Conley going for that headlock. So I like what he's thinking. His team needs a fall. He needs to secure that, get that nice and tight before he tries to throw somebody.
Hollingsworth leading 2-0 as we near the 1 minute mark here of the first period. Beech Grove needs to record points here.
Conley tried for a Peterson there, but he stalled in the middle of it and gave up 2 near fall.
2 more points for Hollingsworth, and it's 4-0. Under 30 seconds to go. First period. Conley needs to do something here. Excuse me. 5 seconds. The first period comes to a close with Hollingsworth on top, 4-0.
And Coach Irwin puts Conley in the neutral position.
That is where both wrestlers will start as we begin period number 2.
I'd like to see Conley try and get that headlock again, get a little tighter this time.
Out of bounds. Minute 46 to go here in the second period. Hollingsworth leads 4-0. Let's see if Conley can change that for Beech Grove.
Oh, he thought about it. He thought about that headlock.
Come on, Dion.
Get that foot down. There, he's in that position again. He's got it. He's got to throw it hard. Throw it hard or get out of bounds.
Let's see here. Hollingsworth with 2 more. And he leads 6-0.
And four of those 6 points come off of Connolly's loose headlocks.
Little discussion going on between Matt Irwin and the referee. So the referee's position assumed by Dion Conley.
Good stand-up. Good explosive stand-up by Conley. Good sit-out.
Conley picks up a point for an escape, and it's now 6-1. 1 minute to go here in the second period. Conley needs to do something here. Three points for Hollingsworth, and it's 9-1. Nearing 30 seconds to go here in the second period.
Oh, and Conley gets a reversal with that headlock. He needs to...
9-3. 10 seconds to go. 9-5. Back-to-back reversals or takedowns for Conley. And the second period comes to a close with Dion Conley trailing Johnny Hollingsworth 9-5.
Way to make something out of nothing, so to speak, there for Connolly.
Let's see if Dion Conley setting things up for a potential big finish here in the 160-pound weight class. Conley, who normally wrestles at 152, is wrestling at 160. Cody McCreary wrestled at 152 and lost in a fall. Score is 24-12 in favor of Beech Grove as far as the overall match is concerned. Two points awarded to Hollingsworth. So the score is now 11-5 in favor of Johnny Hollingsworth for Triton Central.
We must have missed a reversal around there somewhere. I don't know how that happened.
I think I saw one earlier, but the scorer's bench didn't record it.
Oh, okay.
Let's see what Dion Conley can do here in the third period.
Conley down by 7. He needs to score big.
Hollingsworth gets a point for an escape. Minute 30 to go. Conley needs to score points in bunches. He trails by 7.
He's looking for a bulldog there.
Out of bounds with a minute 13 left to go in the match.
A bulldog would be a perfect move right now.
Let's see what maneuver Conley can execute here in the late going of this match, which has a minute to go.
Here's that bulldog. He needs to get a snap down to extend his man and then punch through. All right, let it go.
Conley still trailing by 7.
40 seconds.
The clock is Conley's enemy right now.
Oh, don't give it up a takedown.
Out of bounds with 27.9 left.
Now, Jim, obviously Connolly wants to try and score here. He has got to make sure that he doesn't give up another point. Right now he's losing by 7, which is a regular victory, 3 points for the team, but an 8-point victory would give Triton Central 4 points. So
10 seconds to go. Two seconds. And that's the end of the match with Hollingsworth defeating Conley by a score of 12-5. So 3 more team points awarded to Triton Central, making the score 24-15.
So Beech Grove is holding on, but I'm worried about those forfeits at the end.
This appears to be the last match of the evening. The 170-pound weight class match between Beech Grove's Austin Elliott and Triton Central's DJ Simpson. Let's see what Elliott can do here.
Elliott, I believe, is a first-year wrestler.
Neither side giving in the early going. Two points for Simpson on the takedown reversal. Uh-oh, Elliott's in trouble now. As Simpson records a fall, making the score 24-21.
And unfortunately for the Hornets, who had a great day, only lost 3 matches. Is that correct? They only lost 3 matches. Unfortunately, they're going to end up losing this duel because of forfeits. But great showing by the Hornets. The ones that wrestled looked really good. I'm sure Coach Irwin is disappointed with the loss as a team, but for those individuals who won, even some of the individuals that lost did a great job. So the Hornets have nothing to be ashamed of. This was a great match for them.
So Triton Central will win the match, the overall match, by a score of 39-24, thanks to some forfeits in the higher weight classes. In fact, there was a double forfeit in the 285-pound weight class, which results in points for neither team. So we've reached the end of the match here at Beech Grove High School with your score. The Triton Central Tigers 39, the Beech Grove Hornets 24. For my producer, Wiley Kraft, who assisted me here on the broadcast, and the rest of the crew here at BGTV, I'm Jim Pick saying so long for now. You've been watching Beech Grove High School Varsity Wrestling on your home for Beech Grove High School Sports, BGTV. Good night.